Come and listen in to a radio station where
it's controlled chaos. Stomping the IE and the world on 1050 AM KCAA. NBC News Talk Radio.
Controlled chaos. KCAA, 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM, W4CY.com, K4HD.com. Check out the show on iHeartRadio, iHeart.com. Good morning, everybody. Gary Garver here. And, man, I just want to warn you guys, and I talked about this last week, and I don't want to be a downer right at the beginning of the show or nothing like that. I'm just trying to maybe save your life. Me saving your life? Come on. Really? You think I can do that? Maybe. I talked about this E. coli outbreak with this romaine lettuce, right? So I guess somebody finally died from it yesterday. One person has died from the E. coli outbreak linked to romaine lettuce from the Yuma, Arizona growing region. The Centers for Disease Control said yesterday this is the first death from this outbreak. The agency reported 23 additional cases of illness, bringing the total number of cases to 121 since the outbreak began in March. I'm telling you, man, they are poisoning us. Is it the government? Is it somebody? How do you get E. coli anyways? And how does it form? And isn't it weird of all the bacteria and diseases and illnesses and just out of the blue? So don't eat lettuce. I mean, I know a lot of people like to eat salads and things like that, but man, do not touch lettuce right now. 52 individuals have been hospitalized, and Kentucky, Massachusetts, and Utah are the latest states to report illnesses, bringing the total number of states impacted to 25. This is the scary part about this whole thing. Health officials are continuing to investigate the source of the ongoing outbreak, but still have not been able to identify a single grower farm, manufacturer, supplier, or brand. That's scary, man. So they have no idea where this E. coli outbreak is happening with this romaine lettuce, but just stay away from lettuce. I mean, it was weird when I read this story, I believe last week, and then I went and got an In-N-Out burger protein style, which means that they don't have the bread on there. It's all lettuce. And I'm thinking, like, I just read the story, you dope, and now I'm eating a lettuce burger. How dumb was that? Anyways, thank God, knock on Formica, that I didn't get the E. coli virus or whatever, bacteria or whatever. I don't think any bacteria really wants to go in me because I drink so heavily that they just like, oh, my God. You know, I think the alcohol fights off bacteria. So, and Cinco de Mayo is coming up this weekend, so I can't wait to have a few margaritas. Anyways, just wanted to warn you that do not eat lettuce right now, man, because you could get very sick and possibly, I mean, die from this crap. So it's crazy. Every month they have something else, whether it's beef or, you know, some sort. I remember I read about macaroni and cheese. They had like, you know, metal chips in the macaroni and cheese boxes. It's like, wow, it's crazy. So anyways, be careful. If you're going to have a salad today, have a kale salad. That's what I've been buying. I've been buying a lot of kale. Kale is very healthy for you. Go get some kale. Have a kale salad, or don't eat salad. Period. You know what I mean? I mean now we can't even eat salad. I just figured I'd warn you on that early in the morning, right? Because you know you might have breakfast or something like that, or you might have a salad for lunch. Just trying to prevent you from getting sick for the weekend. Okay. Speaking of the weekends, the Kentucky Derby's happening this Saturday. I'm going down to Santa Anita and definitely going to bet a few races, and then I got, you know, tomorrow I'll talk about my picks for the Kentucky Derby. I've been pretty hot on that. I've won like the last 3 derbies, so I'll check it out. We'll check it out. Also, this story with Stormy Daniels and Trump, it just won't go away, and it's weird. Like Trump can't get out of his own way with this thing. I guess Thursday, this morning, Trump said Thursday that his longtime lawyer, Michael Cohen, was reimbursed through a monthly retainer for the $130,000 payment made to porn actress Stormy Daniels to stop what Trump called false accusations about a decade-old affair. So I guess he's tweeting this morning about Stormy Daniels, and now he's saying. Remember, he said that he had no knowledge of Michael Cohen paying Stormy Daniels and had nothing to do with it, and to ask Cohen about it. Well, now lo and behold, Trump's tweeting that yes, he did know about it, and yes, Michael Cohen was reimbursed the $130,000 via a retainer, a monthly retainer. How much is he getting as a monthly retainer, Michael Cohen? Like $250,000, $200,000. What's he? $1 million? I mean, what is this? Now it's a retainer. Why didn't Trump say that in the first place? This is like a total. It keeps on adding. If you just shut up. You know what I mean? I think he would just shut up. Maybe this would go away, but it's not going away anytime soon. I thought it really would dissipate a couple of weeks ago, but Stormy Daniels filed a defamation lawsuit Monday here in L.A. From what Judge Herb Dodell, who has a show called For the People, it airs Mondays at 4 p.m. on KCAA. He's an active judge here in Southern California. You got to check out his show. I actually am on the show. I help produce it. And I rap with him a little bit about what's going on with this Trump thing and the legalities of it. He says the defamation lawsuit is BS. It's just bogus. But this Stormy Daniels thing is just not going away. And now Trump is saying, yeah, Cohen was paid off. Yeah, I knew about it. It's a monthly retainer, so there was nothing politically involved here. Come on, man. How asinine. And how dumb does he think the American people are that, that he thinks that we don't know that he knew and that he knew about $130,000 payment? Like, you don't think him and Cohen talked about this, that he was being extorted or whatever? I mean, of course you're going to talk to your lawyer about it. Now Michael Cohen is on the hot seat, man. I mean, he's on the major hot seat. Mueller is coming after him. I guess Mueller wants to subpoena Trump. This thing is never going to, it's just so bizarre. Like, can we get to the issues of our country? I mean, what have we done? We've done one thing, I think, in the whole year. The tax, supposedly, quote unquote, tax break. Did you guys get a tax break, by the way? Did you make a little extra money on that tax break? I didn't see any extra money. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I have to ask my accountant. But I think it was a tax break for the rich. They made out, right? I don't know. Maybe the people that are working, the everyday people that are working, made a little bit of extra money too. But I think that's the only thing that's been done. The tax relief, or the tax law. Nothing else. What about DACA? Have we heard anything about DACA lately? What's going on with those people? What about the immigration bill? What about the gun bills? What about all this stuff with the guns and doing something with them? What happened to all the kids protesting and all that? See, this stuff just fades away. That's what's wrong with our society. The real issues of our society just sort of take a back seat. They fade away. In fact, they just showed video of the Las Vegas massacre. I guess they were showing the cops going in there, new video of it. I guess there's hours and hundreds of hours of videotape from this, from the massacre, the shooting that happened at Mandalay Bay, where like 58 people died, and still no word from that. Still nothing from there, and the conspiracy theories are running wild there. So, and what about these gun laws? Nothing. It just dissipates, man. It just like vanishes, like poof, like magic. It's weird. we need to get back on track. Stormy Daniels, please stop. Should I play this song? I played the song yesterday that she I had my friend Brian Gross, who's a PR person for adult stars and people. He runs the AVN convention and things like that. He sent me this song that Stormy Daniels directed. She's not in it. She directed it, called "She Likes Guns." Maybe I'll play it today, or maybe I'll play it again tomorrow. But it's just chaos, man. It's total chaos. Can we just get back to the issues of our society? Can we help the homeless out? Can we help the veterans out? Disabled people, people with mental illnesses. These are the issues we got to deal with in humanity. But no, we're talking about Stormy Daniels. It's Crazy. All right, controlled chaos and extortion with the president having affairs. Man. All right, we'll be back after this.
Controlled chaos. NBC Talk Radio, KCAA 1050 AM.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study, including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Call,
Yeah.
get the marshal.
Get the
see.
marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see
You
who's
gonna get the
wrong.
marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
Do I have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
If you're on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
Are you ready to play some golf for a great cause? Well, it's time for the 13th annual Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament. This year's tournament will take place Monday, May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. Your participation will help Future Stars provide hundreds of scholarships to the children that attend Future Stars basketball camp. A little effort from a lot of people can go a long way. Please participate by playing, donating, or attending the Future Stars Awards Banquet. Team winners this year will even have more opportunities to win amazing prizes and a fabulous vacation. Any act of kindness or generosity is greatly appreciated. For more information and to register, go to futurestarscamp.org/golf. That's futurestarscamp.org/golf. The Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament happening May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. A great time will be had by all.
Hi, I'm Phil Gray at philsgang.com. If you want to join my gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. If you want to be in the program where you feel you're so busy you don't have time to learn, you're so busy you don't have 2 seconds to give to it, then do my video program where I will take a stock like we took our oil stock. I do a video after my radio show on those couple stocks, and I explain what to do. It's like a self-help video, and it just tells you when to buy it, and then as we're going along, I'll tell you, okay, time to add to your position, or I may say it's time to take off some of your shares, or I'll say to you, it's time to run like hell. The biggest benefit is we're going to reach out to you, and we're going to help you, and then we hope you reach back and help St. Jude.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Jim, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Were you the best running back of all time?
Oh, that's
entity. I played. I had a real fine career. I appreciate all the other talent that have passed through the history of the game. And that's kind of a silly question. Sorry.
Is acting hard work?
Well, everything is hard work that's worthwhile, and acting is no different.
Do you regret retiring so young?
That's a negative. I'm very proud I retired at the top of my game. I was 29 years old, MVP of the league. We played for the championship the last 2 years.
How would you solve the problem in the Middle East?
It's something that I would not dare to think that I'm bright enough to be able to comment on. So I'm just hoping that the people that have the power can understand diplomacy, caring, love, and respect.
Do you hate white people?
Oh, man, come on, son. What station are you from?
Satellite radio.
Oh, you guys are highly controversial. I don't hate anyone, man. In fact, I'm probably one of the few Americans that believe in all human beings. I believe in the tribal culture, respecting all others, and really take offense at a question like that.
Do you support gay athletes?
I support human beings, whether they're gay or not gay. If it's legal, then it's okay with me.
Did you ever yourself during a game?
What?
Did I ever do it?
Yourself during a game?
What does that mean?
Like, went to the bathroom during a game in your pants or something like that? Not a problem.
Oh, man. I'm finished, man. Thanks. Hey.
Controlled Chaos, 1050 AM, KCAA.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right. It's the second coming of Gary Garver.
That was a Hall of Fame running back, Jim Brown. Did you ever shat yourself during a game? What the hell's that? I don't even know. All right. Controlled Chaos. You don't think any NFL players ever done that? Come on. They're in the heat of battle. They have an upset stomach. Maybe they ate some bad romaine lettuce. You know what I mean? They had a salad. Right before the game, they ate some bad Chinese food or something, or I don't know, a rotten egg. And then they're in the middle of the field and they're playing. They don't want to come out of the game, and then something happens. Come on. You don't think in the middle of the pile they cut a fart every now and then when they're getting up out of the pile? I mean, please, they're humans. All right, it is Controlled Chaos. KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver. Speaking of football, Dallas Cowboys tight end Jason Witten has retired from the NFL and will join ESPN's Monday Night Football as an analyst. He's going to replace John Gruden. So if you're a Cowboy fan, you're not feeling so hot because he's probably one of the best players on your team. So you just lost Jason Witten. I am not a Cowboy fan. I am a Raider fan. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to say about the Cowboys? I don't really care about them, except for I'll probably bet against them in the upcoming season. But he is going to join, Jason Witten is going to join Monday Night Football as an analyst, replacing John Gruden, who's the coach of the Oakland Raiders, the new coach of the Oakland Raiders. So hopefully the Raiders will be kicking some ass. And I'm looking forward to football season. I know it's baseball season. The NBA playoffs are here and blah, blah, blah. But, football season rolls around. It's just a whole different vibe. Hey, yesterday, every Wednesday I go out and play golf. And I try to avoid this one golf course for a number of reasons. It's called Knollwood Country Club or Golf Course. It's in Granada Hills. The reason I try to avoid it is I always play terrible there. And there has to be some weird vibe or energy going on there because I've been playing so well lately. I've been shooting in the low to mid 80s, which is pretty good. I mean, my putting's been sucking, but I've been playing pretty well. I've been hitting the ball well and stuff like that. So I go out there yesterday with my buddies, and lo and behold, I can't hit the friggin' ball. And I'm thinking there's got to be just some weird vibe going on here. And there is. Every time I play there, I play terrible. I shot like a 95 yesterday. And there's I really believe there's two reasons for it. A, I got married up there 20 years ago. And I'm not blaming my ex-wife for it, okay, at all. But maybe there's just some weird voodoo or energy that because I got married up there and I'm divorced and this and that, and I think about maybe I'm off track thinking about you know, being, you know, what happened up there and, you know, going through the ceremony and, you know, really just a lot of weird things going on. That's one of the reasons I believe. I'm not blaming my ex-wife at all for my terrible golf game, but I am blaming this individual, O.J. Simpson. I'm blaming the juice because this is where I got, NOLA Golf Course is where I got those infamous interviews with O.J. Simpson that put me on the map with the Howard Stern show. So I am blaming O.J. because when I go back and look at it, I got O.J. Simpson on the 8th hole and the 17th hole. And I'm always thinking about that when I'm playing golf up at Knollwood, and I'm sort of distracted. So for many reasons, including my terrible golf game yesterday, I am not playing Knollwood anymore the rest of the year. I refuse to go up there. I am not going up there. There's a jinx, there's a voodoo, there's weird energy there. And and O.J. Simpson is the cause of it all. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is play my first interview I did with O.J. Simpson. This was on the 8th hole at Knollwood, a par 3. O.J. comes off the green. I'm waiting for him with a cameraman, and this is what transpires with me and O.J. 8th hole, Knollwood golf course in Granada Hills. I'm avoiding it like the plague from now on.
We got a gift, 7 minutes of O.J. I can't wait to hear it, so let's do it right now.
Something happened I don't know about today?
No, we just want to ask a couple questions if we could.
Yeah, so O.J. gets nervous. He sees a reporter.
Yeah.
What happened?
Something's up. Did they find the real killer?
New evidence? New evidence?
That's impossible. I mean, ooh.
O.J., I just want to know, do you think people are treating you unfairly?
Oh, I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't worry about how I treat most of the people I socialize with are very kind and nice. I was on a 6-week vacation recently, and everywhere my family and I went where people were terrific. So I don't worry about the rest of it. Don't sweat the stuff you can't do nothing about.
He was on a 6-week vacation.
Yeah.
Every day's a vacation.
I'll be on a 6-week vacation. Was he all out of breath?
Murderous hard work.
You know, that night I killed my wife, I was out of breath. Oh, oops.
No!
I took a 6-week vacation. People were very nice. Where was that vacation? On Jupiter? Where would you go if people would be nice?
I went to Africa.
Actually, people are very cool to O.J. I mean, people love O.J. I mean, it was weird because I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about, you know, where this is where I got the interviews, and I was telling him about it. And he goes, you know, he was asking me about, you know, are people friendly to him, and you know, if he's still playing golf. I said, man, he goes, he asked me, he said, do you think OJ's still playing golf? I go, yeah, dude. He's like in Vegas. He lives in a private gated community, and there's a golf course right there in the gated community. I mean, he's playing golf every friggin' day. OJ's having the life of Riley once again. I mean, he did his time. 5, 6, 7 years, but he's living in a mansion in Vegas with a golf course right there, a private golf course where he's playing. I guarantee he's playing at least 5 or 6 times a week for sure.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Small stuff, people think you're a murderer.
Double murder.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the double.
He's a pisser.
Do you still get fan mail?
Yeah.
How's your investigation going?
Well, you know, we got information, but once again, we need help from LAPD. You know, we need somebody from LAPD to help us.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell? I mean, how am I supposed to solve this crime without some help from the LAPD? You know.
Also, fortunately, I got some people who volunteered some time to go over stuff and check into some information that come to us from time to time. But
yeah, I want to meet the volunteers. Well, they're in an institution right now, but they plan on getting out in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mark Furman passing the lie detector test?
Well, you know, I'm pretty sure anybody in America that can go out and write their own questions will pass the lie detector test. You know, there's a way to do lie detector tests, and there's a way not to do it.
There's always a conspiracy with OJ, isn't there? You know what I mean? So, you know, well, anybody who want to
Why
can
would
write.
Mark Furman be writing his own questions?
I don't know. You know, but it was a white lie detector. You know.
You know, I can go write my own questions, I'm sure, and pass just about any test. Hey, did you ever play football? No. Oh, he passed. He never played football. You know, I mean, I'm sure there's things you can do, and Mark certainly knows about those things.
Of course, he's a genius.
The only one who doesn't know is OJ.
I'm an innocent.
Are you scared that Furman may try to frame you with more crimes?
I doubt that very seriously. I think what he was trying to do is get my house at the time that it happened, and once the ball started rolling, it sort of got out of control. I honestly don't feel, and I've never felt from day one, that what he did with the glove and stuff was to frame me. What he was trying to do at the time was find a reason to get in my house and search my house. Look at this guy.
Wow, almost a hole in one. Unbelievable.
Look at this, almost unbelievable.
That's important.
This is the greatest.
He finally has some emotion, and it's about a guy almost getting the ball in the hole.
Look at this guy here. Holy mackerel.
Thought he
Now, where
found
was
the
it?
murderer.
No, I don't think Furman. What did he say? Furman was.
He says he didn't think Furman was trying to frame him. He was trying to get into his house.
Yeah.
So then he could frame me.
He wanted to see my various football rings.
My trophy, my husband trophy.
My Heisman trophy. Maybe he want to get in there and steal some food.
He can frame me for murder.
He wanted to get in my house, so he framed me for murder.
That's a good reason.
It's nuts.
What's the strangest comment anyone has made to you since the incident?
Oh, I don't know. You know, if it was off color, I don't really pay much attention to off color things.
What was the strangest thing that happened to you since the incident? Oh, that black people believe me.
What's the strangest thing that happened since the incident is I got off?
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Dating.
The fact that I'm out of jail.
Hey, can I ask you one more? If you had one wish from a genie, what would it be?
I would go back and, go back a lot of years.
I'd never kill my wife.
A lot of years and never be unfaithful to any of my wives.
Well, you wouldn't have had wives in that case.
You wouldn't have
Yeah.
more than one. That's funny.
Never be unfaithful to my wives.
Would you ever be a guest on Fred Goldman's talk show?
Oh, people have approached me to sit down and have a debate or dialogue with Fred. I would love to over the facts of the case. And if anybody's being paid, as long as trying to get the money that I'm being paid. Fred is one of the few people, Fred and Marshall Clark, I think, are two people I would love to sit down and talk about just all facts, because Fred had gotten very personal about me. I would like to discuss a little of Fred, about Fred and his life and his lifestyle.
Personal.
You killed his son. You took it personally.
Fred has been just vicious toward me.
I like to get a little vicious toward him. He's lost a son.
Right. Fred is just out of control with that whole
It's
thing.
not like I ruined his golf game or anything.
OJ is so much dumber than we give him credit for.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I haven't painted him to be half as dumb as he really is.
Maybe he really thinks he's innocent.
I think he's starting to believe it.
Not even before this case. I think the public would find that real interesting.
He didn't kill anybody.
No.
No matter what he's done in his personal life.
Did his show get picked up?
I'm not
Did
sure.
his show get picked up?
OJ's always interested in the business.
Son of a bitch, that guy got a show that got picked up?
How are his overnights?
What a goon.
I'll talk to my buddy Don Omar about this.
What are his demographic?
Can I ask you one more thing? While in jail, did you engage in any alternative sex?
I can't talk about that. That's ridiculous.
Maybe that's a yes.
Do you have any good hints for removing bloodstains?
Give you a break. Don't come and talk to me anymore. I mean, Jesus, guys.
Well, I'm just.
Is this funny? Is this supposed to be humorous? Two people died and you're trying to make jokes? I don't get it.
I'm not
You're
trying to make a
playing
joke
golf.
out of it.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you are to me. Guys,
Thanks a lot.
enjoy it.
Thanks a lot,
Stay
Juice.
cool if you can.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks a lot.
You need how to get out bloodstains. If I knew that, I would have been
I
arrested.
wouldn't have had all that evidence.
That's
given
right.
me.
I killed two people. You make a joke about. Whoops.
Two people are dead here.
Yeah, they wouldn't have found blood in my Bronco if I know how to do that.
Anyways,
Meanwhile, he's golfing
there
up
you
a
go.
storm.
Well, there it is, exclusive OJ interviews. Gary Garver out there on the golf course with OJ, tracking him down. No new evidence. He's found some interesting things, but he doesn't have the money to put it all
And
together.
LAPD won't help.
Right, the LAPD won't help him.
Exactly. There you go. Well, anyways, I figured since I played so terrible yesterday at Knollwood Golf Course, that I will stop playing there, because every time I go there, I suck, and I think about maybe it's the OJ curse. You know what I mean? That because I busted his balls, and maybe he's just there's some weird vibe there, because I play terrible every time I go to Knollwood Golf Course, even though it's a nice place to go play golf and stuff like that. I feel like 5.5-hour rounds. Anyways, it is Controlled Chaos. I'm not blaming my wife, Jeannie. Jeannie, it had nothing to do with it. It's OJ. That's why I suck at it. Suck out there. All right, it is Controlled Chaos. KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Charlie did it. It was Charlie's fault. Charlie killed Nicole and Ron Goldman. And
I had nothing to do with it.
All right, listen. We'll be back with more after this.
1050 AM, KCAA, NBC News Talk Radio.
Are you ready to play some golf for a great cause? Well, it's time for the 13th annual Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament. This year's tournament will take place Monday, May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. Your participation will help Future Stars provide hundreds of scholarships to the children that attend Future Stars basketball camp. A little effort from a lot of people can go a long way. Please participate by playing, donating, or attending the Future Stars Awards Banquet. Team winners this year will even have more opportunities to win amazing prizes and a fabulous vacation. Any act of kindness or generosity is greatly appreciated. For more information and to register, go to futurestarscamp.org/golf. That's futurestarscamp.org/golf. The Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament happening May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. A great time will be had by all.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want to join my gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. If you want to be in the program where you feel you're so busy you don't have time to learn, you're so busy you don't have 2 seconds to give to it, then do my video program where I will take a stock like we took our oil stock. I do a video after my radio show on those couple stocks, and I explain what to do. It's like a self-help video, and it just tells you when to buy it, and then as we're going along, I'll tell you, okay, time to add to your position, or I may say it's time to take off some of your shares, or I'll say to you, it's time to run like hell. The biggest benefit is we're going to reach out to you, and we're going to help you, and then we hope you reach back and help St. Jude.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study, including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
Donald Carpenter here. I'm the host of the Family Man's Faith and Finance Show Mondays at 3 o'clock. You know the number one reason married couples fight? Money. The number one lesson people wish they'd learned in school? Money. Listen, I've got over 20 years of experience in asset management and financial planning. Together, we can make the most of the money you make. We can take care of you and your family's finances. We can teach you how to build and strengthen a family financial fortress that can help protect you for years to come. We'll help you do it. Give me a call, 310-777-6777, and we'll help you manage these volatile markets and make better choices for your family's financial future. Call me, 310-777-6777, or shoot me an email, donald@f3assetmanagement.com. And don't forget to catch the Family Man's Faith and Finance Show Mondays at 3 o'clock on KCAA Radio.
How you doing, Mr. Nicholson?
I'm doing just fine. How are you doing today?
Yeah, man. I just want to say that this is an honor interviewing you.
Well, it's nice. It's an honor to be interviewed. I didn't know Howard was a golf enthusiast, however.
Hey, are you satisfied with your career?
Very satisfied. Over and out satisfied.
What would you like to be remembered for?
My smile.
Hey, I'm getting nervous here. Do you think?
Don't get nervous.
Do you think
we're doing fine?
Do you think Paris Hilton is celebrated for doing absolutely nothing?
No, I think she does plenty. I mean, people have to appreciate it's not that easy working in front of the camera, especially, nude scenes are tough for everybody. I think she's a wonderful lady, actually.
Does being a celebrity get you out of speeding tickets?
I don't speed.
Describe
what I mean.
Describe Howard Stern in one word.
Curly-headed, tall, good-looking, and a little nervous.
And if you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
Gary Garver, Jew of the... what can we say that's not going to piss him off? Never mind.
All right. Controlled Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire, KCAAradio.com. If you're watching KCAAradio.com, you see live video of the studio I'm here, and you know, look at the beautiful artwork here from one of my ex-friends. Isn't it weird how people can come into your life for a minute or two, and then you know, you're having such a wonderful time with them, and everything's great, and then all of a sudden things go sour, and you never see him again or hear from him again. It is bizarre the way our human race works. Like, you know, somebody you're supposedly in love with or like a lot, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. It's like dissipate, you know, vanish, vaporize. But it's all good. There's memories everywhere. Anyways, I'm Gary Garver, and hey, listen, this Trump thing. Why did I just got to touch base on this one more time about Trump. And I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about it, and I'm sick of it too. And you know, I wish Stormy Daniels would just go away, but Trump keeps on giving her more press. And you know, now I'm sure every news agency this morning is going to be talking about Stormy Daniels and Trump. CNN, MSNBC, about how Trump switched gears now and knew that Cohen paid off Stormy Daniels $130,000, but there wasn't anything illegal about it. It didn't come out of the campaign. It came out of a monthly retainer that Trump gives to Cohen. That's a pretty good gig, huh? $130,000 a month minimum. That ain't a bad gig. But he just hired Rudy Giuliani. I remember Rudy Giuliani was a part of Trump's campaign, and then he sort of vanished, right? He dissipated. Talking about relationships, he dissipated. And now he's back. And now Rudy Giuliani's back as one of Trump's lawyers, and he's going on all these news agencies. Well, not all of them, but Fox News. And he keeps on saying crazy stuff. I mean, he basically was the one who said that, you know, that Cohen, the payoff for Stormy Daniels via Cohen, that he said that Trump, you know, had nothing. He knew about it, but it was as a retainer for Cohen. It came out of the retainer, which means that, you know, every month, if you don't know what a retainer is, basically lawyers get paid on a monthly basis, or if they take your case, if a lawyer takes your case, you retain them by paying them up front a certain amount of money. But I guess when you're, you know, got money like Trump, you pay them on a monthly basis, which I find sort of bizarre. Anyways, Rudy Giuliani keeps on talking about all this stuff. I mean, you know, now Trump had to answer for it. And another thing that Rudy Giuliani said was that Jared Kushner is disposable. Like Trump's son-in-law is disposable. So Rudy Giuliani said late Wednesday that men like Jared Kushner are disposable, but it would cross the line for the special prosecutor to go after first daughter Ivanka Trump. So it's just chaos, man. It's just total chaos, total chaos. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but it's time for things to change. We just and I guess now that Trump and Mueller are, I guess Trump's lawyers and Mueller are going back and forth to find out when Trump will sit down with Mueller about this whole investigation. And this is like weeks or months away. So we got weeks and months of this stuff going on. This is going on. You know what? I have a feeling this is going to go on for the rest of the presidency of Trump. I don't see any end to it. Maybe 2019. I mean, we got to go another year of this crap, maybe two. It just wears on everybody. It's nutty. Anyways, that's enough of that. Hey, I don't know if you're a baseball fan. The Dodgers are playing terrible. I think it's from, you know, and I was talking to my brother about this a couple days ago. The Dodgers were in the World Series last year, went to Game 7 and lost in Game 7. Well, you know, and I'm sure there has to be some sort of like hangover from last season, losing last season, because they're like, they're 8 games out. They're playing terrible. Their pitching staff sucks. I mean, Clayton Kershaw is like 1-4. I mean, when have you ever seen that? So, this is what happens with sports teams when you get to the ultimate, especially with the Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl team that loses, the following season, they barely make the playoffs. I mean, Atlanta Falcons, made the playoffs last year after they lost to New England. But normally, the team that loses the following year sucks and doesn't even make the playoffs. I think this is what's going on with the Dodgers. They're having a little bit of a hangover. And hopefully they'll kick it in. But, man, I mean, they've lost, like, Justin Turner. Corey Seager's out for the year with Tommy John surgery. Puig's out. I mean, their pitching staff is not doing well. The bullpen blows. So hopefully they'll put it together. I'm a big Dodger fan, of course. I went to the Dodger game on my birthday, actually. And I was telling my buddy yesterday, too, another thing about the Dodger game, how much it costs. Like, it's $25 for parking, just to watch, general admission parking. And then he goes, how much are the hot dogs there? Because I had a hot dog for lunch yesterday. He goes, how much are the dogs over there? Like $10? I go, no, they're only $6.50. I said, but the beers are $15 each. You know what I mean? So what I do, instead of getting a beer, I get a margarita. They're $15 too. So I got to pay for for a family of 4. I can just imagine a family of 4 taking their kids, 2 kids, to a Dodger game. It's got to cost $400 or $500, right, to just go to one game. But I guess that's your one thing. I'm sure they could spend the $400 or $500 on something else, right? But anyways, the reason I'm bringing it up, I'm a big Angel fan too. I love the Angels. I love this guy Ohtani, the Japanese dude, pitching and hitting. And another question my brother asked me is like, why aren't pitchers able to hit? I mean, they played baseball their whole lives. They're probably one of the best, if they're making the major leagues, they had to be great hitters in high school and in college. But when they get to the major leagues, they suck. They can't hit the ball, and I know what the reason is, because they don't work on it. They don't practice it. Once they become like in the major leagues, they don't practice on their hitting. They practice on their pitching. But why don't they hit? I mean, they're great athletes. It's weird because you see a pitcher go out there and try to hit the ball. I mean, they can't. It's bizarre. This Ohtani, though, this Japanese player, I mean, he's hit like 3 or 4 home runs. He's pitching. He's throwing the ball 100 miles an hour, which is really cool. So I'm turning into an Angel fan again. I mean, I've always loved the Angels. Though I don't go to any of their games because they're so damn far away. But I like the Angels. And Mike Trout is probably the best player in Major League Baseball. I guess last night, check this out. Last night he hit a 520-foot home run, 524 feet to be exact. 524 feet, that's a huge home run. Here's the call on it. I figured, I saw this on the news. I didn't see the actual game, but I saw it was on MSN.com. So I'm like, man, a 524-foot home run. They have audio of it. So here's the audio of it.
That is hammered out to deep left field. Forget about it. Big fly for Mike Trout, and the Angels have tied this one up at 1.
Did you hear the crack of the bat? I mean, he hammered that ball, man. 500
jumping on some early fastballs.
524 feet. That's huge. I want to see that. I want to check that. If you guys saw it.
Rushed by Trout. His 11th home run. Got in a fastball count, and he smashed that one. Trout. So top-tier play. Brought to you by Arco.
Do you think Arco would sponsor the Control Chaos radio show?
That's some serious distance. Trout getting that foot down. I'll tell you what, that short, compact swing. He was ready for a fastball, and he crushed it.
Listen to that.
The distance on this baseball. Wow.
Is that crazy? I mean, the crack of the bat, man. So Mike Trout hitting a 524-foot home run last night. I dig the Angels, man. I like this Ohtani, man. This guy, he's kicking ass, man, because everybody's like, oh, man, he's never going to be able to hit major league pitching, and, he's going to be a pitcher and a hitter, you know what I mean? But what the Angels do and what Mike Scioscia does is basically he doesn't hit him when he's pitching, which I would like to see. I like to see, Babe Ruth hit and pitched at the same time, and look at him. So anyways, figured to give you a little sports news today. All right, Control Chaos. We'll be back with more Chaos.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study, including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
Are you ready to play some golf for a great cause? Well, it's time for the 13th annual Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament. This year's tournament will take place Monday, May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. Your participation will help Future Stars provide hundreds of scholarships to the children that attend Future Stars basketball camp. A little effort from a lot of people can go a long way. Please participate by playing, donating, or attending the Future Stars Awards Banquet. Team winners this year will even have more opportunities to win amazing prizes and a fabulous vacation. Any act of kindness or generosity is greatly appreciated. For more information and to register, go to futurestarscamp.org/golf. That's futurestarscamp.org/golf. The Future Stars Charity Golf Tournament happening May 7th at La Cañada Flint Ridge Country Club. A great time will be had by all.
Donald Carpenter here. I'm the host of the Family Man's Faith and Finance Show Mondays at 3 o'clock. You know the number one reason married couples fight? Money. The number one lesson people wish they'd learned in school? Money. Listen, I've got over 20 years of experience in asset management and financial planning. Together, we can make the most of the money you make. We can take care of you and your family's finances. We can teach you how to build and strengthen a family financial fortress that can help protect you for years to come. We'll help you do it. Give me a call, 310-777-6777, and we'll help you manage these volatile markets and make better choices for your family's financial future. Call me, 310-777-6777, or shoot me an email, donald@f3assetmanagement.com. And don't forget to catch the Family Man's Faith and Finance Show Mondays at 3 o'clock on KCAA Radio.
This is Jigga Jones. If you missed any part of the show, go back and check it out on iHeartRadio.
Which version of... I thought you were with Paramount. That's why I obeyed you. All right, this is the real one, huh? I'm just a fake impersonator. Well, you are very credible. Which version of... Well, tell me who you are and who you're with. I'm with Affinity Broadcasting. Affinity? Yeah. I see. I don't think I've heard of that. Okay. Which version of Star Trek is the best? Of the Star Trek movies? Yeah. I would definitely say Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, which I subtitle Captain Sulu to the Rescue. Are you a Trek? You're a Trekker. Actually, I don't make those distinctions. I love Star Trek, I'm proud of Star Trek, and I revel in Star Trek. So whatever that makes me, I'm that. Did you ever experience William Shatner's massive ego? We worked together for, how many years? Do you think that prisoners in jail should be allowed to watch television and movies while incarcerated? Well, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't, especially if it's Star Trek. It might make them honest. Do you think all these child molesters and killers should be put to death? Child molesters and killers should be put to death. Well, now you're at, this is a personal political issue with me. I don't believe in the capital punishment, and so certainly I don't believe in child molesters. And I mean, as heinous as horrific, as despicable as those crimes are, you don't want to reduce yourself to the same level by killing another human being. I think we need to be above all that now. That's the Star Trek philosophy. Do you think it's right that Ted Williams is being frozen like a TV dinner? Like what? Do you think it's right that Ted Williams is being frozen like a TV dinner? You eat him? Do you think that we could, do you wish that we could destroy the Arabs in the Middle East with a spaceship like the Enterprise? Well, you heard what I said about capital punishment. Or was it you that asked me about capital punishment? No, it wasn't me. Somebody asked me about capital punishment. I thought it was you, because you're even not asking all the off-the-wall questions. What do you think? Well, I mean, you deduce. You know how I feel about capital punishment. So, extending that, how would you answer that question? Probably no. Did you ever have homosexual feelings about anyone in the cast on Star Trek? Do you? Oh, did you? No, do you? No. Well, why do you ask that? I mean, anyone who brings it up certainly is questionable. He got nice muscles.
That was before he came out of the closet.
Right.
He was still Who would have known he was gay back then?
Not from that interview. You can't tell.
Do you ever pick up chicks off the wall? Do you ever pick up chicks at gigs like this? You mean little baby chickens? And do you think Uhura had a big ass? She may be here. I think it'd be more prudent for me to say no comment. Thanks a lot, Mr. Scott. Sure thing.
This is the Gary Garver Show. If you're not listening to Gary,
You have nice muscles. Little baby chickens. You did this. All right. George Takai. Yes, Captain Sulu. All right, it's Control Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver. I'm taking off right now. You guys have a great day. I will be back mañana, God willing. Have a great day. It's going to be beautiful out there today. Enjoy it. All right, you guys, take care. Be well. God bless.